off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield, but spotted at the 42.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. But now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, a nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if...
And is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Florida. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida 7, Kentucky 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
No, kick it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Kentucky Wildcats will take over. First and 10.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Kentucky.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That run moves the ball to the 16.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Kentucky getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead at the 10. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Wildcats. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Ball handed off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here's the second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Now look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's got his man open downfield. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with... Oh, the ball comes loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kentucky. on the scoop and score.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking downfield. It's leg way. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He finds his man. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. They'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. The defense drops it for a loss. Tougher second down on the play.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what...
The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. Now the 40. The 20. Crosses the 10. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Oh, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first down and still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down. You know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Direct snap to the back. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down.
Brings up 4th and
early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that one is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's leg way. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They stop him right at the 24. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Makes the grab. It's Warren. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
They're going to run the option. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. So the offense flexing here, and stretching your lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Second down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Kentucky 28, Florida 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for the wideout. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40, at the 20, crosses the 10. Gonna take it all the way in, pick 6. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw. It's Lagway. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's looking deep here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He'll hand it off. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with the 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
To throw, it's Lagway. He's running out. Here's the throw, deep downfield. Here's another interception. Bruising track. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Testing the right side here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
As the first down is still going. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Incompletion makes it second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
First down.
Okay, ready?
Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? You scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Ready, ready.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party be. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a toss to the left side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage. The defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The defense gets the sack and gets off the field. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pressure is coming. Down he goes. A sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just
testing the defense with a throw downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. The interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame.